A very warm welcome along to the 29th SEA Games here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. As the badminton has reached the individual stages after the team competition concluded a couple of days ago. And today it's a busy round of matches. We've got women's singles coming up first of all this morning. The number 4 seed Sonia Cheah in action against Singapore's Cheah Min.
Events will be played.
As you can see, men's doubles following that, followed by another women's round of 16 singles match.
Sonia Cheah, Malaysia.
4 courts will all be in action today, so lots of matches and lots of entertainment for the host nation faithful who come out to support their Malaysian players. And there's confirmation of the matches we'll see on the main TV court today. Sonia Cheah performed so well in the team competition for Malaysia up first against Singapore's Cheah Min.
Technical officials of the 29th
Cayanan and Escueta from the Philippines against Lee and Tran from Vietnam. And then Chua again from Singapore against Chochuwong from Thailand. Sonia Cheah from Malaysia, currently ranked 24th in the world in the singles rankings, and her opponent Cheah Min from Singapore, 64th in the world, did rise as high as 44th last month but has slipped back in the rankings a little. Not too many games competitively being played with the preparations for the Southeast Asian Games in full swing. Draw was only made for this competition yesterday, so it gave the athletes a chance to have a look and surmise their chances of picking up another medal. Malaysia do have a badminton medal safely tucked away already. It was a silver in the women's team, having beaten by Thailand in the final. Sonia Cheah actually lost her opening singles game in that final to Cayanan from Thailand. Thailand also beat Singapore in the semi-finals as well. Cheah Min, who's here in the blue, also lost in that match to Cayanan in the opening rubber. Just 4 seeds in the women's badminton, 2 in the top half of the draw, 2 in the bottom. Sonia Cheah's in the top half of the draw. Ong Bang Rungpan from Thailand is the number 1 seed. Fitriani from Indonesia, 2nd seed. Chochuwong, another Thai badminton player, is seeded 3, and Sonia Cheah seeded 4. Cheah Min unseeded for this, so tough task for her today to try and beat Sonia Cheah, but who knows what can happen. Bronze medal for Singapore in the team competition, along with Indonesia, who were beaten by Malaysia in the semi-finals. Sinsin Chit from Myanmar is our chair umpire today. Lady Susanto from Indonesia is the service judge. Very quiet in the arena at the moment. It will fill up as the day goes on. It is just approaching 9 o'clock in the morning local time. So a very early start for these girls today, but badminton on all 4 courts throughout the day. So a busy day of action as we narrow the field down towards the finals. Quarter-finals will also be played today, so potentially a couple of matches for these girls. So it is best of 3 games. First to 21 with a margin of 2 points. Yo Jimin from Singapore in the blue. Sonia Cheah will serve first at the far end. It's the inside tram lines we're using today for the singles. That one out for Sonia Cheah, so early point for Singapore. That's been a very good start for Yo Jimin. 3 love up already. That's the longest rally of the game so far, but the first point for Sonia Cheah. Just pushed wide by Yo. So back to 3-all. Sonia Cheah finally getting a foothold in the game. It's a fairly simple smash winner for Sonia Cheah, but another good rally. These girls have met once previously in Vietnam back in 2016. Sonia Cheah came out winning on that occasion, 21-17, 21-12. It's the only time they've met in a BWF tournament. Just showed us superior quality there, seizing on the mistake by Yo. Good winner again from Cheah. Object really is to make your opponent move around the court as much as possible. Cheah doing that slightly better than Yo Jimin at the moment. Didn't quite get that one up and over from right in close to the net. (18 years of age, Cheah. It's been a really rapid rise up the rankings for her this year. She was 102 in the world in January. So they got as high as 44th last month. She's won 25 of her 33 singles matches she's played so far this year. It's been a very, very good year for the Singaporean. Well, she can't get away at the moment, Sonia Cheah, just a point in it. Once again, just a little bit of inexperience there from Cheah, just setting that one up at the net for a simple winner really for Sonia Cheah. Just making sure the racket didn't touch the net. Cleverly done. Realising that Singaporean was going to struggle to get into the net there, so just a little drop shot to win the point. Now a gap has opened up, 10-6 to Malaysia. Well judged. So Malaysia reached the halfway point to the first game with an 11-6 advantage. Sonia Cheah herself has had a pretty good year in terms of results. Won more than 50% of her singles matches. Started the year down in the early 60s in the rankings. Reached her highest 23rd in March of this year. Played in the Russian Open Grand Prix recently before coming here to Kuala Lumpur, beaten by Evgenia Kozyetsuka. Malaysia targeting 2 gold medals from the individual competition. Morten Frost, their technical director, former British #1, now the technical director, saying it's entirely possible. So welcome point won by Yo. Yeah, nice little drop shot, just forcing Cheah into the net. Couldn't get that one back up and over. That's a great smash just inside the line. Yo was looking at the line judge expecting an out call, but it was right on the line, I think. So 14-7 Malaysia lead. Yeah, just on the line. So still some work to do here for Singapore, trailing by 7. That serves too long. That's an error from Yo, and not what she needed at this stage of the game. So she hands service immediately back to Cheah. 5 points needed for Malaysia to take the opening game. And a service error from the Malaysian as well. One or two unforced errors creeping into both players' games at the moment, which will be disappointing for both. So service changing hands with regularity at the moment. 18-10. Cheah from Malaysia leads. First game in the best of 3 match. That's well played by Yo. Nice service return. Always setting herself up for a comfortable winner. Just that angled drop shot forcing Cheah into the net and leaving an open court for the Singaporean. Very deep serve again from Yo. That's good play again. Yo wins the point to narrow the gap to 6 now. Smash onto the Cheah backhand, which she couldn't get a racket under the shuttle to get it back over the net. So serve still with Singapore, and they've won another point. 18-13. Just out from Cheah. She's not having things her own way at the moment. You know, Jia Min is showing in flashes that she's certainly capable of competing with a higher ranked player. Pressure on the Malaysians to perform in front of the home crowd, of course. Cheah takes a tumble, but Yo's return hit the net anyway. Got to Ryan it all the way, but just dropped over, in fact. Thought for a second it had dropped back her own side of the net, but it's another winning point as Sonia Cheah looks back at her coaching staff. 18-15 now. Gap has narrowed. scream of almost delight there from Cheah, having lost 4 points in a row, that one had landed in. And he was right on the line again. She's been getting a little bit frustrated with herself over the last few minutes. Now she's within 2 points of taking the opening game. That's a great smash. Had to reach for that one, and Yo unable to return. So 4 game points to Sonia Cheah. Had to stretch a long way over her head to get that one. Really good shot. And Yo just unable to get across and get that one up and over. That's a simple winner for Yo, but she didn't take it, unfortunately. It should have been a simple winner. So 21-16. Malaysia take the first game. Sat up nice. It was coming down for the smash, but that little drop shot over the net didn't quite come off for Yo. Cheah had anticipated which way she was going, but in the end the shuttle hit the net, and Malaysia take the opening game 21-16. Yo Jiamin didn't win either of her singles matches in the team event. She was beaten by Nguyen Toi Lin of Vietnam in the opening match, but her fellow teammates managed to turn that one around for a 3-1 win to put them into the semi-finals. Semi-final, said earlier on, she was beaten by Busan from Thailand. Thailand beating Malaysia in that final to take the gold medal. Second game then. Best of 3, don't forget to take the match. Sonia Cheah to serve first. A good start from Singapore in this second game. 3-love up already. No, good rally and a good winner from Cheah to take her first point of the game. Waited a moment before coming up with that winning smash. Very similar to the winner that she came up with in the last game. Reaching back. A good shot from Yo again, forcing Cheah into the net, and that angle drop shot just dropping out. Very good play by the Singaporean, making her opponent work. Won the Dutch Junior Open earlier this year, Cheah Yeomin, where she was top seed. Following week went on to be runner-up in the German Junior, beaten by Harari Mizuyu from Japan in the final. Very highly rated. Good winner again from Cheah. You know, just falling into the trap sometimes of that slightly high service return, which again set up the winning smash perfectly for the Malaysian. But then equally, she does things like that. Great smash of her own from Yo. Singapore leading 5-4 in the second game, trailing by a game to love. Another good aggressive shot from Yo. 7-5 she leads in the second game. Showing flashes, she's got the ability to cause Cheah a few problems. A slight misjudgment there. I think she thought that was about to drop out, but just left it, and it was quite well in the end. So we're back to a tied game at 7-all. Ambition is to be world number one day, Sonia Cheah. 6 years she's been a member of the Malaysian national team. Wasn't part of the women's team in Singapore 2015. Silver medal on that occasion for Malaysia. That's the best rally of the game so far. Cheah with the error into the net. Singapore just maintaining their slight lead at the moment. It's a very, very good game though. 21-16, Sonia Cheah took the first game. Jimin has to win this one to take us to a third. Picked that one up really well. I think Cheah thought she might have got a winner there, but Yo with a great little drop shot back over the net, and then again a slight misjudgment from Sonia Cheah. So halfway point of game two, Singapore with an 11-8 lead. No respite for Yo Jimin, who will be playing in the Vietnam Open next week in Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. Tournament, I'm sure if she feels she has a good performance here, she can go on and do well. Continue a rise up the world rankings. If she were to win this, Jimin, it would be a 100th win in singles competition. Bit of a landmark for the 18-year-old. One way to go, though. Still got a nose in front in this second game. Needs to just focus on what she's been doing throughout. Certainly making Cheah move around the court. Oh, another good smash. Every point Cheah loses, she looks back at her coach. She's almost in desperation as to say, I'm not sure what I'm doing at times. Jimin certainly knows what she's doing. Edging closer maybe to a winning game too. She leads 12-9 and has the serve back once again. Didn't hold it for long though. That's just out. So back to a 2-point match. Starts another good rally. And they just couldn't get back to get a racket around the shuttle to put Cheah under some pressure with a return. A couple of great smashes in there and Cheah unmoved. Just using the pace to get the shuttle back over. Well, not much Cheah could do there, straight in at the body, and sets up a fairly simple winner for Sonia Cheah. I think she realised as soon as she set that one up for the smash that she'd put herself under a little bit of pressure there, Yo. 15 all. But once again, Singapore managed to edge in front. Didn't quite get up and over. That's just out from Cheah. So Singapore need 4 more points to take us into a deciding game. Had to say she deserves that chance, Yo Jimin. She's played well in parts. Helped by some unforced errors from her opponent. There's another one. 18-16 now. The number 4 seed not having things their own way at the moment. I just lost that one completely, Yo. Don't forget there has to be a margin of 2, so we would go on if it reaches 20 all. Good support as you can hear from Singapore in the badminton. That's a great shot. Yo drawing Cheah into the net and then giving that lob that just dropped inside the baseline. 19-17. There's that little angled drop shot again. Oh, good winner. Didn't seem to be any pace on that at all, but Yo was so far back in the court she couldn't quite make up the ground. Malaysia back to within a point. Can Singapore take us to a third game? That's a mistake. First smash returns, second smash hits the net from Yo, so 19 all. Oh, good winner. She manages just to get that one over Cheah, and she has a match point. It's almost a sense of relief on her face, but Yo Jie-min won't give this one up without a fight. It's been a marvellous performance by the 18-year-old, a real battling performance against the number 4 seed. Not for the first time she hits the deck, but able to celebrate winning a point this time. And a point to put herself into the quarterfinals, where she'll play either Kerpe Sharavi from Cambodia or Nguyen Toi Lin from Vietnam. And she can't close it out though. So Yo still has a chance. Serve back with Singapore. That's just in, so it's another match point. Second match point for Cheah. Yo needs to dig deep once again. Just landing inside the baseline. Well, this time she does close out the match. But what a battle from Yo Jie-min. She came mighty close to causing an upset. Even though she didn't win a game, she took the first one 20-16 and 22-20 in the second. It was all about margins, really. And just a couple of those unforced errors take them out the game, and she would have taken us to a decider, but not to be, as the number 4 seed makes it safely through. Sonia Cheah from the host nation Malaysia is into the quarterfinals. Yo Jie-min will live to fight another day as she continues her climb up the world rankings. There's the winning smash. Cheah takes it by 2 games to love, 21-16, 22-10. So the first match of the day, we've got doubles up next. Carlos Antoine Cayanan and Philip Jope Escueta from Philippines taking on Duc Phat Lee and Quoc Viet Tran from Vietnam. Confirmation of the score then in the women's singles, and Sonia Cheah will have a quarter-final a little bit later on today. Back with the doubles in just a moment or two's time.
Carlos Anthony Cayanan, Philip Jope Escueta, the Philippines, versus Duc Phat Lee, Quoc Viet Tran, Vietnam. Umpire Muhammad Izzat Salman, Malaysia. Service judge Ari Nasakun, Thailand. Court 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Thailand, and on my left.
So second match of the day on the main court here is a men's doubles round one match. Vietnam against the Philippines. See Duc Phat Lee there with his back to the camera. Vietnam in the yellow. Escueta and Cayanan from the Philippines, their opponents. The two Philippines players do normally play together in doubles. They're ranked 119 in the world, but The Vietnamese, not their regular partners. Well down the rankings in terms of where they sit in their own individual rankings. 612 in doubles for Tran, 1,472 for Lee. So the duo from the Philippines will feel they've got a more than good chance of winning this one and going through to the quarterfinals. Know that they'll play whoever wins. Kipaseth and Philavan from Laos, who had a bye in the first round.
Ready to play.
So the warm-up just about complete. Philippines against Vietnam in the men's doubles at the 29th SEA Games. Neither of these nations have managed to win a medal of any sort so far in the team competition, so hoping they have slightly better fortunes in the individual events. Very tough for them though. #1 seeds coming from Thailand
Ladies and gentlemen,
in the men's doubles.
Carlos Anthony Cayanan and Philip Joper Escueta, Philippines. And on my left, Lee Dupat.
So Cayanan and Escueta from the Philippines against Lee and Tran from Vietnam.
Carlos Anthony Cayanan to serve to for Viet Tran. Love all. Play.
Cayanan to open up this doubles match then.
2. 1. Love. 7. Service over. 1 all.
A good winner for Vietnam.
2. 1.
Playing on the outside tram lines now, the slightly larger court for doubles. Lee and Tran would like to get off to a positive start here.
Service over. 2 all. Service over. 9. 8.
Well judged by Tran.
3. 2.
Just dropping over the baseline.
Service over. 3 all. Oh, what? Service over. 4-3.
One or two unforced errors creeping in early on in the game. We saw that in the singles match just a few moments ago between Sonia, Cheah and Jimin. Both players taking a little bit of a time to warm into things. Oh, great rally. Tran hits the net, but it was a quality rally. A couple of fine smashes in there from Cayanan, which Vietnam managed to return, and in the end it was a low smash which hit the net, which handed the Philippines the point. 4-all in the opening game. Good play again.
7-4.
Tremendous smashes. And the height he gets off the ground there. Escueta really putting the Vietnamese on the back foot. Well, that's another winner. And the Philippines starting to just ease away at the moment. 8-4 now.
4. Service over. 5-8. 11-14. Service over. 9-5. 12-14. Service over. 6-9.
Serve his hands back every time you win a point, don't forget, in badminton. That's a good angle shot from Lee to win the point.
9.
So Vietnam clawing their way back into this one, having gone 9-5 down.
It's over. 10-7. Service over. 8-10.
That's a good run of point scoring from Vietnam.
9.
Lee and Tran, who had that little deficit to make up, have managed to pull their way back into this one, now to within a point.
10 all. Service over, 11-10.
A good service winner. Halfway through the opening game then. Good return. Wasn't the best of serves for that final point by Vietnam. Set up a simple winner for the Philippines.
But 1:20 seconds. But 1:20 seconds. 20. 11-10. Play. Go. 12-10. 21-14. Play.
That's a touch fortunate for the Philippines. Helped by the net cord. And just a little stumble there from Tran as well, allowing another point.
13.
So 13-10 now, the Philippines lead in the opening game. First to 21, don't forget. Best of 3 games.
It's over. 11-13. Service over. 14-11. Whoa! 15-11. Delete. Got to 20 seconds. Got to 20 seconds. Second game.
Philippa Escueta from Philippines took the bronze medal in 2015, partnered then by Ronel Stanislaw. Lost out to Gideon and Sukamuljo from Indonesia in the semi-finals. Vietnam, by comparison, didn't manage to get a player into the quarter-finals. That's another very good rally. One or two close reaction shots played in that as well. Really exciting when both sets of players are up at the net trading shots. But the points go, well, the point rather goes the way of the Philippines. 16-12 they now lead. That's just out, well judged. Escueta not needing to play that one. So 4 points needed for the Philippines to take the opening game.
Service over. 13, 18.
Another good winner from Tran.
Oh, service over. 19, 13.
Cayanan coming up with a smash winner that time, straight into the body of Lee. No judged.
20, game point.
So game point
13.
for the Philippines in the opening game. And there it is, just dropping in, so 21-13.
First game, won
The
by
Philippines safely
Carlos
negotiate the opening game
Cayanan
against
and
Vietnam.
Escueta, 21-13.
Good spirit shown by Tran and Lee though from Vietnam early on in that game. Be quite tough for these two Vietnamese in this competition. As we said, Duc Phat Lee is normally concentrating on the singles, ranked 202nd in the world. Doesn't have a men's doubles ranking. In fact, it's his first doubles match this year in a BWF very recognised event.
Got one, 20 seconds. Got one, 20 seconds.
Just saw Escueta there preparing himself. His best moment so far was competing in the SEA Games in 2015, winning that bronze medal.
Second game. Of all. Play. One love.
Philippines opening the serving then in the second game, leading by a game to love.
Service for goal. Service over. 1-all.
No mistake, that wasn't dropping over the first white line, so called as a fault by the service judge. Immediately they get the serve back though, the Philippines.
2-1. 3-1.
Service over. 12-6.
Down. 4-1. Out. Service over. 2-4.
Service over. 7-3.
Well judged.
Service over. 5.
Philippines into a 5-2 lead in game 2.
Philips. 15-7.
That's another good winner. Philippines working well together, these two. Escueta and Cayanan. Winning the point to go 7-2. Cayanan with that roar of approval as Vietnam can't get that one back. Right in at the net, there was quite a hefty net cord in there as well, which just helped. Almost messed it up. Got the winner in the end though. Get a good view from here. It's a great return from Tran to get that one back over in the first place. So the Philippines starting to accelerate away in this second game. 8-point advantage already.
Receiver. 11-2 interval.
So halfway point. 11-2. Not worked together as well in this second game, Lee and Tran. Philippines pair have played 9 games together in tournaments so far in 2017. They've only won 3 of them. They look to have a pretty good understanding so far in this game.
Got 120 seconds. Got 120 seconds. (11-2) play.
Just out.
12-2.
Well, the Philippines continuing to put the pressure on. Well, finally Vietnam managed to win themselves a point. It's been a while.
3-13.
3-13 then on the Vietnam serve. A lacy looking shot from the Philippines that time.
13.
That's another good rally.
5-13.
A little run of points here for Vietnam. 3 in a row.
Service over. 14-5.
Service fault again by the Philippines. That's the second time they've done that from the serve.
Service over. 16-6.
So 4 more points needed for the Philippines to progress into the quarterfinals. Error once again. Philippines really putting on the pressure.
18-6.
Climbs very well. Cayanan for those smashes. There's plenty of pace on the shuttle.
It's over. 7-18.
That's just in.
It's over. 19-7.
So 1/2 of the bronze medal winning doubles last year. Philippe Escueta heading towards the quarterfinals. Match point to the Philippines. And they've taken it quite comfortably in the end. So 21-7 in that second game. It's Carlos Cayanan and Philippe Escueta that progress. Lee and Tran, the Vietnamese, bow out in the first round of the men's doubles. So as we say, Escueta, who won the bronze medal last year, is through with his new partner this year. And they will play Kia Paseth and Philavan from Laos in the quarterfinals. That match will come up a little bit later on today, so they could well find themselves in the semi-finals by the time play finishes today. Confirmation of the men's doubles result. Cayanan and Escueta safely through over Lee and Tran. 21-13, 21-7. We're back to the singles action next in the women's competition, and it's more Singapore action for you as well. Zhen Grace Chua against Pompawee from Thailand, and that's coming up in just a couple of minutes' time.
Service over. 2-all.
Talk to 20 seconds. Talk to 20 seconds.
Service over. Service over. 6.
3, 7.
First game won by by 30.
So can the final Singapore woman left in the women's singles make it through against the number 3 seed? It's going to be another very tough match for Zhen Grace Chua. Ranked 79th in the world, taking on the world number 22, Pompawee from Thailand. Have played once before in competition back in 2016 at the Thailand Open. Chochuwong came out winner on that occasion, 21-8, 21-8. Eddie Susanto has moved to our chair umpire. He was service judge a little earlier on, and Lim Su Xing is the service judge for this women's singles. Whoever wins this one will go on to play the winner of the Puang Mala from Laos and Barredo from the Philippines in the quarterfinals. First 2 rounds of the women's singles being played today. 4 courts here, so games going on all day. Singapore in the red. What can Chua do here against Chochuwong? If she can put us under some early pressure, she might be in with a chance of causing an upset. Hasn't been the best of years for the Singaporean. She has seen her ranking drop slightly over the last couple of months.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Chochuwong, Pompawee, Thailand. At my left, Chua, Zhen, Singapore. Chochuwong, Pompawee.
It will be Thailand and
Play.
Chochuwong to serve first. Good only Willer from Thailand.
1 love.
Sonia Cheah knocked out a little earlier on from Singapore against Sonia Cheah. 21-16, 22-20. It was a brave fight by the 18-year-old. It's just dropped in. So Thailand straight away into a 2-love lead. First point on the board then from Singapore.
2.
Service changes with the winning of every point, of course, so the first chance we get to see Chua serving. Chochuwong was part of the gold medal winning team. That makes sense. Beat Malaysia in the final. Chua was in the bronze medal Singapore team that lost out to Thailand in that semi-final 3-love. So 6-1 Thailand lead. Good early start here for Chochuwong. That's just dropped in. Just slight misjudgment there from Chua.
7-1.
19 years of age, the lady from Thailand. Gold medal in the team event was her first gold. Won a silver at the World Junior Championships last year and the Asian Junior Championships 2 years ago. Certainly one of the hot tips for a medal here in the singles. So Chua will have to be at her best, but at the moment she's not quite getting up to the standard her opponent's showing. And just out that time.
Over. 2-8.
So Singapore get their second point on the board. Yeah, quite well out in the end. Long again from Thailand.
8.
So serve stays with Singapore. Little bit of a mini comeback now from Singapore. Chua trying to get herself back into it.
Service over. 9-4.
Didn't last too long though. She's gone out in the first round of 4 of her last 5 tournaments. Chua. Only ring of late came against Crystal Pan from Malaysia in the first round of the Siderum Cup. 21-16, 21-16, but apart from that it's been pretty lean for over the last few weeks. And she's struggling to get going here. We're almost at the halfway point of the first game. A simple winner. Court open by Chua, so 11-4 at the halfway point.
Hot 1, 20 seconds. Hot 1, 20 seconds. Okay, good.
So a few words from the coach. Have they helped Chua, I wonder, for this second part of the first game?
11,
Best of 3 games, don't forget, but always very difficult if you go behind in your opening game, particularly if it's a heavy defeat as well from a morale perspective. She'll want to try and claw a few points back if she can and make whatever the result is a little bit more respectable.
Service over. 5-12.
Just wide with that return, Thailand.
Service over. 13-5.
That's just dropped in again. Chua with an inquiry look at the line judge.
5.
I think she thought it was going long. It's landing right on the line. That's in. So Chua's turn to
It's over. Six.
get a look at the flight, really. Got plenty of power behind that one, but it dipped at the last minute and hit the line right in the corner. 6-14, though, Singapore trail.
Service over. 15-6. Six.
So Thailand needing 5 points to claim the opening game. Grace Cheah just taking a moment to compose herself. That's a good winner, and we'll give her a little bit of confidence.
7-16.
Not been too much to smile about in this opening game for Singapore, but that was a better shot. Set it up a little for Chochuwong. Just out, so a little bit of a mini comeback here for Chua. Still a long way to go to catch her opponent, but adding a little bit more respectability to the score.
Service over. 17-8.
That's a great smash. Plenty of height on that one for Chochuwong. So 18-8. Just out again, and Cheah greeting every point win with a fist pump.
18.
Just out again from Chochuwong.
18. Service over. 19-10.
So 2 of the 4 seeds coming from Thailand in the women's singles. Pan is the number 1 seed. Fitriani from Indonesia, the 2nd seed. Chochuwong here seeded 3, and Sonia Cheah from Malaysia, who we saw earlier beating Jiah Min from Singapore. She is the 4th seed. Well judged by Chua. Service too long.
Service over. 11-19.
Just out from Chua, so it is match point, sorry, game point to Thailand.
11.
And there it is, the winner. So 21-11. Chochuwong takes the opening game.
Chochuwong, Pompawee, 21-11.
Pretty good angle on that smash. Chua did well to get the first one back, but not the second. It just creeps inside the sideline. So lots to do now for the Singaporean if she's to remain in the competition. Really getting momentum going in that game. A couple of times she managed to win 2 points in a row, but nothing's to really put Chochuwong under pressure. Singapore's gold medal tally currently stands at 39 in these 29th SEA Games, looking to surpass 43, which was their best on foreign soil. Thailand in 2007. Malaysia currently leading the way, 68 golds. Vietnam have overtaken Singapore now with 43. Their distance runners picking up plenty of medals in the athletics. And 56% of the medals have been awarded so far, 229 of 404 gold medals at these games in Malaysia.
Okay, ready?
So Grace Chua trailing by a game to love, needs to win this one, otherwise the Thai Chochuwong will progress to the quarterfinals. That's a good start, early point.
Service over, 1 love. Service over, 1 all.
It's just a brief lead for Singapore, who now trail 3-1.
5-1. Service over. 2-5.
Well judged shot from Cheah.
Service over.
Can't back it up by winning another though. She trails 6-2 now.
Two.
Showing no mercy at the moment. Chochuwong realises the Singaporean is very much on the back foot. Cheah needs to just try and attack a little bit more if she can. That one's wide, so serve goes back to Chua.
3-7. Service over. 8-3.
Just wide again from Chua, so Chochuwong goes into a 9-3 lead now.
In.
Well, that's good. Chua gives a wry smile. She thought that was dropping out, but the line judge is calling it in. Tushu will see it from this angle. I'll certainly see it from this one. Yep, hit the line. So slightly misjudged by the Singaporean. Almost at the halfway point of game two. Oh, good winner.
11-3.
Good play by Chochuwong, working that one along the net and really asking questions of the Singaporean. Great return there. Did the same again, that little drop shot, and couldn't quite get a racket underneath to flick that one back over the net. It was a very good angled backhand. Brilliant return, that first one, but asking too much for her to do it again.
Hot 1, 20 seconds. Hot 1, 20 seconds. Okay, coach.
Just a reminder of the other Singapore interest in the badminton. He Yong Kai Terry and Lo Keen Heen are in the doubles, along with Li Jian Yang and Ji Wong.
11-3, play.
Women's doubles. Grace Chua will be partnered by Ko Kasara. On Reng Ni and Wong Ji Ning Crystal are also in the women's doubles.
12-3.
12-3 Thailand lead.
Service over. 4-12. Service over. 13-4.
Another simple winner there for Chochuwong.
14-4.
Oh, great smash. Worked Chua to the back of the court there, Chochuwong, and then he really left a simple smash winner. Chua struggling to get back into position.
Service over. 5-15.
So a 5th point won by Singapore in this second game.
Service over. 16-5. Service over. 16.
Just a slight misjudgment there by Chochuwong. Cheah wins another point.
Service over. 17-6.
Yep, right on the line. Oh, great shot. One of the longest rallies we've seen so far. Didn't look as though Chochuwong had got enough power on that to be a winner, but Chua was just going backwards and couldn't quite adjust her momentum. It's almost a miss-hit from Chochuwong, if nothing else. Did her best. Couldn't get the racket underneath, though.
Service
Just
over.
out that time from Chochuwong.
7-18.
Long way behind though, Singapore. Needs a miracle. Grace Cheah to get back into this.
Service over. 19-7. Service over. 8-19.
So a little bit of respite maybe for Singapore, just delaying perhaps the inevitable at the moment. That's a great smash. Just caught Chochuwong slightly flat-footed with that one. Wasn't too mobile that time. Rocked back on her heels. Into double figures then for Chua. Managed 11 points in the last game. So the net return sets up match point for Chochuwong.
Match point 10.
And the number 3 seed, chance to move into the quarterfinals. So it just creeps over the net, and Thailand will take it 21-10 in the second match. So a 2-love win for the number 3 seed, Pompawee Chochuwong. Brave effort from Grace Cheah, but she was always second best on the day, and both Singapore girls are out of the singles, unfortunately.
Match won by.
But the seeds safely through. Sonia Cheah a little bit earlier on, the number 4 seed, and now Chochuwong booking her place in the quarterfinals, where she'll play the winner of the match between Mala from Laos or Barredo from the Philippines. Confirmation of the score then in the women's singles. Grace Cheah goes out, beaten 21-11, 21-10 by Chochuwong from Thailand. So that's the end of the morning session of the badminton. Plenty to come a little bit later on in the day. Join us again if you can for some more doubles action on the main court. And also we'll have Iskander Zulkarnain and Cheng Poram in the singles. But there's the results of the morning session. Sonia Cheah through against Jo Jia-min from Singapore. Cayanan Escueta through against Tran from Vietnam. And Grace Cheah through against Chochuwong. All of those in straight sets. Till later on, when we'll have more badminton for you. It's bye from now. Bye for now.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, that ends our morning session here at Asana for the individual matches for badminton. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now going to have a short break. We'll be starting our activity again exactly at 1 p.m. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I invite you again to come now to the Asana Arena for the badminton matches, preliminary rounds, individual rounds, later this afternoon at 12:30. So with that, I bid you have a good break. We'll see you guys later at 12:30. Thank you so much to the broadcasting for the support. Thank you.
11-3.